Now, News Extra on KNEB. It's 7:53. Our program is brought to you by Pinnacle Bank in Mitchell and Torrington. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Here's Kevin Mooney.
Thank you very much, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. We have a couple of members of the Next Young Professionals here today. We have Seth Kovalt and Ryan Murphy is here. And this is coming up, the 6th annual Next Young Professionals Beer and Wine Festival over on 18th Street Mini Park. Seth, boy, you guys lighted up with this particular event. Tell us what time it is on August 20th, which would be a week from this Saturday, right?
Yep, a week from this Saturday, August 20th, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. At the 18th Street Mini Park, 18th and Broadway in Scottsbluff. Be the 6th annual Beer and Wine Festival that we're presenting. Tickets will be $20 in advance, $25 at the door.
All right. For those that don't know what this is all about, tell them you guys have kind of done this, like you said, for 6 years. A good opportunity to kind of get yourself familiar with different beers and wines, right?
Correct. Gary Kelly at the Liquor Cabinet and Russ Knight at Dietrich Distributing worked really hard with their vendors and their contacts and bring some new beers to try, wines to try from the area, and as well as across the country.
All right. Brian, some of these beers and wines, IPAs, which stuff like that, even beers from the state, right?
Absolutely. What we try and do is get a good sampling from different categories, and then we're going to let people kind of put their vote in for their favorite of the best of the West Beer and Wine Fest. So you're going to have your IPAs, you're going to have lagers, you're going to have the seasonal beers, and we keep trying to bring in new offerings every year. So this year, KNEB Brewery out of Broken Bow will be here, and I think one of the founding members is actually from Bayard. So Local Boy does good, and that's kind of the hype this year. I think last year everyone was talking about Not Your Father's Root Beer as the new offering.
That's right.
And that was a huge hit. They sold out of that. We're really excited about KNEB and all the breweries from across the state and region coming in because it's just a great offering. And if you look for something different than just your Miller Lite or Bud Light offerings, there's so much out there nowadays. So this is a great opportunity for you just to get a sampling of what's new out there and see if there's something that tickles your taste buds the right way.
All right, fantastic. We'll talk more about it right after this.
Pinnacle Bank is proud to be one of the area's first community banks to offer mobile deposits. This is Jeff Pieper, president of Pinnacle Bank in Mitchell, and now you can deposit checks directly to your eligible Pinnacle Bank accounts using our mobile app. It's secure, easy to use, and convenient. And best of all, our mobile deposits are free. To learn more, give us a call at 308-623-1611 or visit wypinbank.com. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
We're back on News Extra talking about the 6th annual Beer and Wine Festival by the Best of the West, done by the Next Young Professionals group here in town. It'll be a week from this Saturday, August 20th, over at the 18th Street Mini Park, 4 to 8 p.m. Seth Kovalt, Ryan Murphy are here. All right, guys, you talked about this is a great opportunity to get an idea of some beers and wines that are a little bit different. How do you get tickets for this?
Currently, Kelly's Liquor Cabinet is the go-to spot for that. Gary does a tremendous job of promoting this event, sponsoring it, getting the word out, and he has tickets there for just $20, as well as at all Platte Valley banks in Scottsbluff and Gering. They have tickets there. They're just $20 in advance. We charge a whopping $25 at the door. So, I mean, you'll save a decent amount of money by being prepared and buying in advance. And then you can also contact any of the board members from the Next Young Professionals, and they can get you what you need for your ticket needs.
All right. Okay, Seth, I know you got a lot of sponsors you need to thank here, so let's go over that.
All right, in addition, Kelly's Liquor Cabinet and Dietrich Distributing, they've always done a lot of work on this to help us get it going. Car Trumbull Lumber, Western States Bank, Simmons Olson, Castle and Cook Mortgage, and Platte Valley Companies have all helped us out on this event.
And you guys still need volunteers, right? Folks to help out serving and so forth?
Yeah, we do. We have a pretty good number of volunteers, but we can always use a few more. If anybody's interested, you can contact Ryan here at the station, and he can get you signed up and pointed in the right direction.
All right. If you want to volunteer, just give Ryan a call, 632-7121 here at the station. We'll hook you up, and you can volunteer. And basically, it's what, a 2-hour shift? Is that what it is, Ryan?
Yep. The event is 4 hours long, so our volunteers, they get in for free. They work 2 of the 4 hours and then get to enjoy the festival for the other 2 hours. So if you're the early shift, you'll work 4 to 6, and then from 6 to 8, you get to sample all the different wine offerings and beer offerings. And then flip side of the coin, if you're working the late shift, you get the first 2 hours to do the around the world's tasting, and then do your 2-hour shift and kind of share your knowledge of what you may have learned those first 2 hours.
All right. Good deal. This is your big fundraiser, too, real quick, right?
Yep. Every year we donate the majority of the proceeds from the event to a good cause. Lately, it's been towards downtown revitalization. We've helped purchase the park bench in the 18th Street Mini Park, the bike racks you see in downtown Scottsbluff. We just donated, how much was it, Seth? $4,000 total to Scottsbluff and Gering for their downtown revitalization projects last year. So we just want to continue to put into our community because we get so much out of it. So it's just our way of giving back. So even if you're not a big beer or wine connoisseur, it's a great opportunity to give back to your downtown.
All right, guys. Thanks very much. Seth Kovalt, Ryan Murphy here to talk about the Best of the West Beer and Wine Festival.
960 KNEB, Scottsbluff, Gering.